and you provided the documents, okay, that doesn't mean that everything all of a sudden stopped and we all of a sudden, no, you should have provided those documents when we asked for them a week ago.
Right.
You're hiding something. You didn't want us to see that you started the process while we were doing this. While we were cleaning up your loan, while we were cleaning up your credit, you actually started trying to get another loan with someone else with the work that we did on your credit. She didn't want us to see that. I knew what she was hiding, and I really didn't care.
Yeah.
So, and one second, hold on. And she's still telling you that she doesn't speak to people when she speaks to them. Jay's been speaking to her. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I've been very frustrated with her. When you called me the last time and said that she told you she hadn't spoken to me and she had just spoken to me, I checked out. I checked out because I'm tired of dealing with someone that's going around saying that I'm not communicating with them when I am, just to get empathy, and so, and she's doing things that I thought she would do from the very beginning.
Okay. I got you. You got me on high alert, so I believe a third of what I hear. So no worries there.
Yeah,
I'm not judging you on it.
No, I know that, but Jay,
a screenshot of her texting you and no response from you, and I was like, "Listen, did you get him the CD?" Because after I talked to you, I now know what you need, and I said, "Did you get him the CD?" She's like, "Yeah, I did on Tuesday." I'm like, "Well, he needs to make sure you close this before he can do anything." I said, "Will the money be put into your bank account today?" She goes,
No, it's 3 days. But once again, here's the thing, okay? I can't trust it. Wait. She told me she was closing on Monday, okay? And I told her you're not closing on Monday. I said, "Did you get a CD?" No, I didn't get a CD. I said, "Well, you're not closing on Monday." Yes, I am. I was like, "No, you're not. I know the rules." Okay. And so, like, I tell her things and she doesn't listen. But I listen to me. If she closed today, great. That's great. I won't believe it till I see it. All right.
Right.
And let's be clear. The loan that she's closing on is a fraudulent loan, and that's between you and I. And that's a fraudulent loan. She doesn't live there.
We're not a part of that.
No, we're not. That's what I'm saying. I'm cool with that. I'm just saying. So what I'm saying, we're not a part of it. That's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to tell you is, see, when you have someone that want to do all that crazy shit, okay, and then all of a sudden, they want you, and then she's telling you that she's not speaking to me, and she is speaking to me. So if anything goes awry on this deal, what the fuck would she tell the authorities? So yeah, I'm crossing my T's and dotting my I's. Okay, just on how she dealt with me. Okay,
right. Lets
me know what we're in for. All right, and if this deal goes 100% great, she still may go back and try to file a complaint. Luckily, it's a commercial deal. There's no leg to stand on. She's sending emails like, I'm going to lose my money. You can send all those emails and document all you want, because you're the one that had $250,000 worth of judgments and liens.
252.
Yeah, 252, over 252, over $250,000 that you knew about, that your attorney had to know about. Where's your attorney at? Did your attorney order title? Because if your attorney ordered title, your attorney should have told you that. You were in no position to buy a house. We got you in a position to at least get a refinance, buy a house. No, we got you in a position to do all that. Right. But you lied to us every step of the way. And it's not something that this process isn't something you can lie your way through, because we're going to verify everything. You understand what I'm saying?
I do, 1,000%. And that's why your experience, you're the one who's teaching me. And, I now know how to go back to her. So
yeah, no, we're today Jay's on it. He called me this morning. Jay and I were speaking at 8:00 this morning regarding that file. But are we calling her? No, we're not calling her. Because I got the paperwork. She gave me the paperwork. I really don't need to speak to her now. I just need her to sign shit. So I can go ahead and submit it. Today she's gonna be signing the document so that we can submit it. Okay, and go ahead and get the deal done. I don't need to speak to her, because anytime I speak to her, she's going to lie. It's going to be a lie. So
question, how is it that she was able to get this refinance? Like, did they not check it? Like, Appraisal, like, did the appraiser, like, how does that work?
She told the appraisers that she was getting the floor sanded, and and so since it's hardwood floors, they went for it, and everything was still in the name. And here's the thing: she didn't have to provide bank statements. The reason she didn't provide bank statements because it's a cash out refinance, so she didn't have to provide assets. So since she didn't have to provide assets, she definitely, it was one of those things where she was able to get this thing done. Had she had to provide assets to prove that she had assets, all right, they would have got the bank statements and they would have saw that she was paying rent on that other house. I know exactly what happened. Okay, I know exactly what happened.
Crazy.
So she lucked out. I'm glad she's closing today. All right,
She did.
but
I'm just getting out of my car. Sorry.
yeah. She lucked out. I'm glad she's closing today. If she closes today, she gets to pay off everything. But once again, you can't come in. You're crying. You're working. You worked against us. You lied to everything you had to lie about. Every opportunity you took to lie, you lied.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's. I'm just taking your lead. I'm following what you're saying, and everything by the book.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that. We don't get in trouble. We don't get reeled into anything. And that's key. That's most important to me.
Yep. So, yeah, that's what happened. She did an FHA loan on a investment property.
Wow.
as a primary. Okay? As a primary. So, there you go. That's what she did. Okay. But you and I don't have anything to do with that. We're not a part of that. So, that's what she did.
Okay. No. All right, I'm walking into her house.
Okay. I'll talk to you.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you.
All right. Bye. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes it's just not worth it, guys. Hey, do me a favor, folks. If you guys don't mind, share the room. Okay. Let people know that we're here. I'm here. So Stack's away right now. I wanted to talk to him about this TikTok thing.
You know how to do moderators on your live?
Yeah, I do know how to. Once again, let me hit you up right now. Stack. Okay, let's see here. Boom, Stack back right there. I really thought you were already one.
Yes, sir.
I already thought you were. Whenever you come in, that way, whenever you come in, you already have it. So let's see.
Yeah, I can make sure I'm gonna show you how to use it a little bit more. But right, yeah,
there you go. So Stack, yeah, absolutely. So there we go. All right, got it. All right. So I'm just figuring this whole TikTok thing out, man, because it is, guys. This is growing. Right now it's not 5. I noticed once I'm in here for a little while, people find their way over.
Exactly. I'm gonna start sharing it out. Bing, know what you need to do? Share it out to like the Clubhouse chat, Mortgage Center. You know what I'm saying? Share it out to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm starting. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And so, like right now, I get a lot of like I don't have many followers. I came in when I started on this 3 weeks ago. I only had 700 followers. And I went from 700 to 2,200. So
that's how you know you can't stop the shine, bang. Coming.
So in a matter of 3 weeks, I got 1,500 followers, in 3 weeks. So good morning, Consuela. So it's one of those things where, I'm watching, guys. I go and I watch people other lives to see how people do things, so I'm learning how to do this. I'm learning how to do this, guys. And one of the things that I've learned so far is that basically, first of all, there's a lot of people over here, Stack. A lot of people over here, man. It's
way more people over here than you know what I mean? Clubhouse, bro. Of course, millions.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, okay. So basically, and I'm coming in. And I'm not doing the political, I'm not doing the drama rooms like 2B at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing the 2B type rooms.
Like me, Bing, I'm doing the 2B rooms right now.
So I'm doing business rooms and guess what? Business is a lane within itself. People usually start doing these business rooms after they've established a following or been in someone else's room. Guys, I haven't been. The only other room I've really gone into is the rooms that I do with Grant. That's it. All right. And so, I don't go in any other rooms. I listen, I go, I participate. I don't participate in any other rooms because I'm like busy, my whole day. But I go and I listen to in some rooms. I don't go up on that panel and all that other stuff to try to, and that's the smart play, guys. If you're going to grow, you're going to grow, because you're going to have to utilize other people's audience to grow. But I haven't done that, essentially it's just being here, speaking about what I speak about, and growing from that. I actually did a form, I'm connecting a form, that little green thing at the bottom, what I'm talking about, Stack, little green arrow at the bottom.
Yep. I see what you're talking about. Yep.
I have it. I just haven't connected it yet. I figured out how to do it. I did it on my automated site that I have. I put a really nice form together.
And that form is going to collect data, right? Bing for
yes. Okay. Exactly. And provide information. It's going to be a lot more effective than that, that I have up there. I'm going to change that up. That up there, I'll change that up. That is,
that's like an add-on picture, right? Bing, that's like a sticker you add to the live, right? Yep.
Yes, absolutely. It's a background, but it's a transparent background. That is one whole picture.
Okay.
But under it, I made it transparent. So
I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna make it. Now that you said that, Bing, I know it's a transparent sticker. I'm about to make me one, right?
Yeah. So yeah, all it is, you make it, and then you make under it transparent, and so you can do it on Canva. Canva is where they do it at. So I actually do mine on Manus. I grabbed one. Anthony Glenn made me one on Canva. And it was red and black and, all that other stuff. And I was like, okay, that's the start. I took it and I threw it into Manus, and I had Manus make this one. And so Manus made that one for me. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And so now I know how to change that up, and I will change that up. So I will change that up. So, anyway, guys, so you've been over here for a while, Stack. I mean, it's just, you social media, man. Everywhere you're on every platform.
Yeah, bro. I've been on here. I've been on TikTok before y'all got I was on here before Anthony got over here. I just wasn't doing what y'all was doing, like going live. I was just like coming on here, gaining following. I do the relationship lives too. Bing. I get paid ad revenue share from that. So every month at the end of the month, they send me money from my podcast. So I got like 700 episodes, bro. I've been just going crazy on the mic. But I do the relationship topics, but I also do the entrepreneur topics too, which is like a blend. You mix that up with the entrepreneur interviews, it's gonna go crazy. That's why I've been telling you to come get an interview, Bing, so I can put you in the mix, bro. It's actually
I'll definitely do that. But it's called Gender Wars, right?
Yeah, man. That's the banter talk. Yeah, we go in there. That shit lasts for like 8 hours, 9 hours, and then I'm able to clip all those clips up later, Bing. I could clip everything up and then put it on the podcast, and it's like millions of episodes, bro. I'm not even gonna lie with you, bro. It's like a lot of episodes, bro.
So that's great that you're able to do that. What's that? Something just happened. Like I said, I want a new order. Okay, that's new order. Okay, I got you. All right, a new order, absolutely. All right, so I'm like, well, wait a minute, because I'm buying. Guys, you want to know something else I purchased? You're gonna laugh at me. The screen tapper for likes. I purchased a screen tapper.
I already got one, Bing. I'm about to connect mine up to yours right now and do it. Wait a minute, I'll be back.
And so, guys, listen to me. What it does is, I guess you tell it how many taps you want, like 3,300, and that thing goes, it taps. And so, so when I'm in people's lives, I'll be able to tap away. I'll be able to tap away and get the lives up. So I got it.
Do yours right now, Bing. Don't even worry about it.
So how does it work, right, man? Does it really work?
It works, bro. Of course.
So mine is coming today. I got a notification saying that mine will be delivered today, and I was like, oh, okay. But I guess it's USB. You charge it with the USB, whatever. So I don't know, but guys, don't worry about it. When it comes in, you guys gonna see me.
Look, Bing, don't worry about it. Stack's already on the move for you.
I want to see how it works. I want to see how it works. So I always bought one of those a couple years back. So my arthritis hurts from tapping so much. So yeah, man, I have that. And so essentially, using, these TikTok, taps. Yeah. So, I want to see how this thing works, man, but it's going to be pretty exciting.
Yo, Bing, I got you going up right now. What you got, 1,000? How many likes we got right now?
Oh, wow. So let's see, I definitely, let's see, I'm going to invite you guys back up. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, so wow. Yeah, it is going up. I see it. Yeah, it's going up. Wow.
Come on, Bang. I told you, bro. I'm about to put this on auto super mode. I put this on super mode right now.
Yo, you see that? It is going up. Wow. So it is worth it. So I got mine. So I purchased, guys, and I'm silly. I purchased the, I looked at the price. I'm like, okay, that one, okay, that one's more expensive. Let me get that one. Must be better. It may not be. Look at that, guys. Yo, look at that. Jeez, oh man. So Stack, how long you've had that?
I've had it before the time was the time.
Yo.
I've had it on forever, my guy.
So I'm gonna, I guess I put it on there, and wow, that is dope. It's going up too. So
just rock with Bing. I'm gonna let it go the whole time, Bing. I'm gonna rock with you, man. Come on, man.
So yeah, guys, So hey guys, real quick, do me a favor, guys. Share the live, guys. Share the live. In fact, let me go ahead and see what I can do. Does it work? Yep. So I'm gonna send these things out. I'm gonna boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna just go out to people and see if who I can get to join us in here, guys. There we go. 2B's already in here. Jess is in here already. I don't know. All right. So I'm just gonna put this out there to people. All right, guys. What I'm doing right now is just sharing the live out, and hopefully, let's see, it works.
And also, Bing, you guys can add this live to your story. So while you're sharing the live out, add it to your story so that way people can see it on your story. So when you hit this share button right here at the bottom, there's a share button, but it's also a button where you can add to your story as well.
Add to myself. If I hit share button, boom.
Yep, hit the share button right there at the right.
Add to story.
Add the story. Yes, sir.
What does that mean?
That means that it's going to be on your story, Bing.
Oh, your story. So it's there. So it's there under my story, right? So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So all I did, your story, boom.
Yep, and other people can do that for you too for more engagement, Bing.
Wow, there we go. See, I don't see those little tricks that people don't tell me, man. So, so I just shared to my stories. All right, that's good. I did not know.
Come on, man. You know Nephew Stack here. Come on, man.
Oh man, yo, listen to me. I'm learning this on my own, man. Tony gave me some pointers, but I come in and I once again I'm learning this on my own. 2B, are you gonna open up the shop right now too? He just, as soon as I called his name, he disappeared on me. 2, are you gonna open up shop right now too? I don't know. So anyway, guys, guys. Wow. So so Stack. So anyway, man. So basically, these guys that's doing all these. How are they getting this engagement?
The engagement comes from just interacting with other people. But you see how you got the leverage with Bing, and you go over there and you do his lives. You're good, bro. You're doing everything you need to do.
You're talking about Grant, you mean?
Yeah. My bad with Grant. My bad.
Yeah. So
you over there with Grant, you good. All you gotta do is cross pollinate the audience and just keep going over there. People gonna keep following you, and then Tony's live. That's all you need, really, bro. It's Tony's live and Bing's live. And then if you see other people, I know Otis has a live. You know what I mean? All the whole crew. You know what I'm saying? I know. I seen Daphne on here. She got live. All y'all got lives. You know what I mean, Bing? Like just move around to everybody's live, but make sure that you always do yours, but go support other people's too, because it's gonna be new people that see you and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll do that. I've been so caught up in other things, so I really haven't had a chance to like really go out and hit other lives because I was trying to figure out how I was going to fit this in. Yeah, because I knew it was going to be a lot to fit in. And then, I'm getting calls like the ones I just had.
You still on Clubhouse on Monday? Every Monday, right? We go Monday.
Yes, Monday. Yeah, but I'm there, but I'm here as well at the same time now. So, I do that. I definitely do that. I can't believe this, man. This thing is out for delivery. Let's see here, out for delivery.
And then if you guys are just now joining Bing's Live, I got us live streaming on YouTube. So Bing's panel, you know what I mean? You can stream it to YouTube. A lot of people don't know that you can rescreen these platforms and get more people. So I'm live on YouTube and it's a stack pack. You know what I mean? Debate the news conversation on YouTube, but I'm streaming the panel live. So you see Bing's face. You see his panel right now live on YouTube. I'll share this video with you when it's done, Bing, but you can restream this stuff to X, Twitter, Clubhouse, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Bing for doing this.
So wait. So are you using, what do you call that? What's that streaming software?
I'm not using Restream. I got something on the phone that's even better. So call me, Bing. I'll put you on. I got something on the phone. Mine's just from the phone. Like it's capturing the phone. Like it's some like when you're on YouTube Live and you looking at YouTube right now, it'll look. Yeah. Nope. Something even better. It's the lab. I got the labs, so I got to put you on.
Yeah, I actually have so many different streaming things. See, you got to pay a monthly fee for that. Mine. I think I paid like $300 one time, and so I have lifetime. I have one stream live. I have a whole bunch of different ones that's going to allow me. I just haven't connected my camera yet, and I have my camera. It's around here somewhere. It's Netflix certified. My camera, guys. You know what that means? I mean the camera that I have, I can actually shoot Netflix movies on it, and it's Netflix certified. So I have that. I paid a nice chunk of money for that. So I have to connect all this stuff up. Once again, I don't know what I'm doing yet. So
don't worry, Bing. I'm gonna put you on, man. You're gonna be the screaming champion by the time. Don't worry about it.
Definitely. But StreamYard, I think that's what I was trying to figure out, because a lot of people use StreamYard, and I think you get like 8 hours a month or something like that, something stupid. Whatever it is, it's like low. I got unlimited stream times, and I think my streams I can go up to like 8 hours at a time before I have to do it again. But it's unlimited, but one session, I think that one session can only last up to 8 hours or something like that.
So I got unlimited, right? Bing, but it's on the phone. It'll have you like one free account on the phone, but good thing I got like 4 phones. So I'll be live on like TikTok right here with you. You'll be streaming live on YouTube. Then I'll be on over there with Tony. I'll have him streaming live to X. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to do it, I know how to multi-do it. Man. Finesse it. Yeah, and there's no time limit on it, so I could just stream for 3 hours, 5 hours with one free account with 4 different phones.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's dope. I enjoy that. I definitely enjoy that, because when you that's the goal, guys, to get out there, get your information out to as many people as possible, because you got to be able to take your audience with you no matter where you go. Your audience need to know where they can find you. And I'm learning that right now. So that's important. So, how
many likes we got now, Bing? What we looking at?
Oh, wow. 5,300 likes. 5,300 likes. 5,300 likes, guys. Wow. So once again, Pharaoh, that was one. You know what? I miss you, Lauren, man. Yo, I miss you, Lauren. Pharaoh. So here we go, man. So let me bring Lauren up there. Lauren, you can bring yourself up because you're a mod. Walk like an Egyptian, folks.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Wait, is that Stack Pack?
Yeah, that's Stack Pack.
What's up, Stack?
What's the word? Who's that?
Lauren.
Oh, Lauren. I haven't seen Lauren in a while. What's the word?
No, my goodness. Let me give you a follow here.
Yeah, give me a follow. Give me a call, too.
Gotcha, Stack.
What's up,
Yeah.
Bing? Let's get it popping.
Yeah, yeah, we are,
We got
man.
we got the super like on right now, Bing. I got.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Mine's coming today.
Oh,
Mine's coming.
the super
Yeah,
liker, the little
yeah.
attachment on the phone that goes like.
Yeah.
I got mine.
You got yours? Yeah.
I got mine coming. Yep.
Mine's coming today, Lauren. So
I think mine's coming today or tomorrow. Something like that. I ordered it. I was like, that's cool.
so now when I
My
show
fingers
up,
are tired.
yeah, like people you put that thing on like. So,
Yep.
yeah, so yeah, people are. This is cool to be able to come in and do that. So yeah, what's up, Lauren?
What's up? Just been busy as ever.
Yeah, same here. Same here, definitely same here. Just
But
doing
all
something.
good, all good.
Let's see. I'm trying to get this thing taken care of.
Yo, Bing, let me.
Go ahead.
My
Go
bad.
ahead.
No, you good. I was just gonna see when Bing has some availability to do the audio podcast. Like I said, Bing, we could do an entrepreneur interview, but it's all audio. You know what I'm saying? So all you got to do is you can use your Roku. You know what we do? Bluetooth each other right into the phones, and we can record on Spotify, Apple, and all the major platforms. So I've been waiting for that Bing collab for a minute, man. Let me get my interview, Bing.
Absolutely, man. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. This weekend. This weekend. Hey, Jessica, I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you want a ticket to the 10X?
Like you're joking, right?
I didn't hear you.
Yes, I want a ticket.
All right, good, because this is what's gonna happen. Since I'm going down at 10X, I want to push that thing back 1 week. The class until the 19th instead of the 12th, and so I'll give you a ticket. Okay, I'll make sure you'll have it today. All right.
Oh my God! Thank you. Like,
Yeah.
this is so cool.
Jessica, I'm gonna actually send for it right now. You're probably gonna get it right now. Give me a moment here. All right.
Jessica, isn't that when your friends are coming?
Yeah, but I'll still go. I mean, we can make a day of it. It's only 4 hours away. Are you kidding me? You know what this means? Like the
I know. I want to make sure because like your friends were coming. I didn't know.
All right.
No, I would not know. I've learned that you cannot blow certain blessings and opportunities.
Absolutely. Okay. I got you.
All right. So I'm gonna give you a ticket right now. Okay. I'm emailing right now. Jessica, text me your first, last name, email address, and I'll go ahead and you're going to receive a ticket probably within the next hour and a half. But if you send it to me right now, I'll give you that ticket right now. That way you can go ahead. All right.
Stack is the cool Uncle John. Absolutely.
So, all right. So I'm gonna do that right now. All right. So, there we go. I have her information, and this is how you handle this ticket.
Who's not tapping the screen right now?
Your phone number. Let me see.
I had to take a break real quick. I'm about to tap it again. We on 8K. What we doing? We on 8K, Bing? What we doing?
Guys. I'm gonna. I just want to get her ticket taken care of. All right. And email address. I just want to send it real quick. All right.
Jessica, did Bing ever call you back?
He did. I'm working on getting those documents together.
Okay, good.
Yeah, like going to this is going to play into everything. So this is so exciting. I'm so excited. Like everything's going so good right now.
All right. All right. So let's see here.
Fingers are getting tired, Bing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, hopefully, it is,
Good morning,
That's
JB and Lauren. How's it going, everyone?
good
good
as well.
morning.
That super liker is going to save my fingers.
Yeah, same here. Let's see here.
I think I'm playing the piano again. Do, 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 do.
Well, good. You could bring it to mine today, Lauren. I think I'm going to do Pilates again live. This time I'm going to wear shoes, though.
Oh, I'll be laughing my ass off, so I won't be able to like.
All right. WealthCon. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. It's handled. I just sent that email off. All right. So
Thank you. Like,
Yep.
thank you.
I just sent that email off. So you should be getting something. It's going to be from Annie. All right, Annie's going to respond, and you'll have that ticket. All right, good, because I got to push that because I got to fly down there early. I got to get there a bit early, and so since I got to fly down there, it's going to interrupt. And I was like, you know what, just push it back a week. So that'll allow. There we go. Yeah. All right, so there we go. All right, so you cool with that, right? Everything's good, right?
Oh, yeah. Everything is fantastic. Like, life is good.
All right, okay, you got the ticket. Okay, I just want to make sure. All right, because there it is. You're gonna have that. It's already done. All right, it's already done. So your ticket to WealthCon should be on its way. She's pretty efficient. All right, so she's pretty freaking efficient. All right, guys. So you guys, yeah. So all right, so Stack. I got Lauren here, Lauren. So you got Lauren here. So yeah, I guys, wow. You know what? I love that thing. So
You
Lauren,
know, man, helping Bing. You know, man, helping you out, man. Let's do
okay,
it.
no problem. I'm just listening to me as we try to build. You know, let's see this right here. Yeah. So, oh yeah, wow. I forgot. I got to go ahead and I got this money.
But I appreciate you and Lauren though, because y'all really know about my business and what I do. So shout out to y'all, because like Lauren actually believed in me. Bing, you believed in me, bro, and Tony. So I appreciate y'all, like the social media stuff, the marketing, podcast, everything that I do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been believing in it. So appreciate y'all.
No, absolutely, guys. No, absolutely. Lauren, you have Tiny Command, right?
Probably stepped away from the mic. She heard, yeah.
Yeah. So Lauren, I was gonna because Lauren has Tiny
She's
Command.
awesome. She's ill with it. She's been, you know what I mean?
Oh,
First thing-
Lauren's great people. So Lauren has Tiny Command, guys. Tiny Command. If you guys don't know what Tiny Command is like really. It's a automation software, and it replaces just Yo Michelle. Let's see if she's still here. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, what's up, Michelle? How you doing? I saw you come in here. How you doing?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Oh,
Hey, everybody.
man. That's Michelle King, guys. You guys not follow her, man. I love Michelle. I love
Love you too.
Michelle. So, wow. When I saw you, I was like, Michelle. So what's up? You're over here on TikTok. When are you going to start doing your lives on TikTok?
Pretty soon. I may join you.
Yeah. You know, yeah, Michelle, I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, absolutely. These lives, I've been doing just the business rooms over here, because, just trying to keep it separate. You know what I'm saying? People come in and they hear my political views, and then they're like, wait a minute. I didn't know you was on the right. I didn't know you was on the left. I didn't know that you were in the middle, whatever it may be, you know. And so, and next thing you know, they're like, yeah, you know, so I've been keeping it strictly business over here, you know. But yeah, you know what? It's starting to take off. It's starting to, you know, I'm starting to build a foundation, you know, with people. So, but wow, that's good, Michelle. Yeah, you should definitely bring your stuff over here because I think if you bring it over here, I think a lot of people, there's a lot more people here, and
Okay.
they're appreciated. They're definitely going to appreciate it. So, how have you been?
I've been great. Thank you. What about yourself?
I'm on top of the world. I'm
Great.
on top of the world.
Good to hear.
You know,
Good to hear.
yeah, no, I'm definitely, guys. Michelle, she's my sister. She's not even like a
Yeah.
sister. That's my sister, guys.
My brother.
She's protected me from so much like craziness and everything that has happened behind the scenes with people that I don't even know that know me. So, you know, people were infatuated with me and all kinds of crazy stuff that happened. I'm like, oh my God. And so she's like, watch out, watch out. Sometimes I listened, sometimes I hadn't.
Uh,
And I learned the hard way
but I
sometimes.
always got your back. Always.
Yeah, absolutely. I learned the hard way at times. So, 100%. Thank you for being here. I'll make sure. Yeah, I am following you. Obviously, make sure
Yeah.
I am definitely following.
Okay.
Wow. All right, guys. Wow, man. So yeah, so Stack, got Michelle, got Lauren. All right, man. This is like old days, old days. So, hey guys, real quick, guys. What do I do? I teach people how to make money, guys. First of all, without having to have money. That's my specialty. Like I teach people that hey, you can sell aircrafts without having a license. You know, a lot of people are like when I talk about selling aircrafts like jets and planes and helicopters and you know turboprops and twin and pistons and all that other stuff. You know, people are like, wait a minute, I can sell those kind of airplanes without a license and without I was like, yeah, absolutely. You know, and I actually have a course that that I have, and I actually have a pilot that is actually the facilitator of that course. All right, and it's a self-paced course. And so, because I'm just like really putting the course out there, a lot of people, I'm actually including me in this because, I've only done it one other time, the last class, but, because, of the fact that, this is like this course, it teaches you all about how to broker aircrafts. Did you guys know that you guys can sell airplanes without a license or without money? Most people don't. And that's what I do. I show people how to go out there and make money. I don't teach you how to go out there and make a little bit of money at a time. That's not my thing. If it's about, hey, I want to make $4,000 a month, $3,000, $5,000, then I'm not the person you probably should be listening to. I'm the person that's going to give you strategies that's going to allow you to make, 50, 60, 80, 100 plus $1,000 a month. If that's the strategies I'm going to give you. We had one gentleman that has been listening to me for about two weeks. His name is Vinny Mack. I don't know him. He came to Grant Room because I do Grant. First of all, I'm Jonathan Bing, founder of Nation Mac Mortgage and Cinch Lending. Nation Mac Mortgage is a traditional mortgage company. We're licensed through MLS, and we do consumer loans. But that's not what I'm here to speak about. I'm here to speak about what I do on the Cinch Lending side, which is the commercial lending, the commercial loans, which any one of you guys can do. And I tell everyone that each and every one of you guys can own your own mortgage company, and it's real. So, I put that out there. It's real. I teach people how to go out there and make a ton of money selling money. But also what I do is, what is she talking about? What I also do is I actually teach people how, we have a class. We have a class where I teach people how to sell money and planes, aircrafts. Now, Vinny came in. He's been listening to me for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I've only been here for 3 weeks. So Vinny took my information and he actually went out and he was speaking to someone and they're like, we're actually looking for a plane. A jet. And he's like, really? Because he works for the hedge fund. or whatever, something like that, some kind of fund. And so it's like, yeah, we're looking for it. And it's like, okay, great. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? You know, it's a $20 million jet. And so they actually gave Vinny the contract to find a $20 million jet. So they asked Vinny, what are you charging? You know, what's your commission? And Vinny said, my fee is 2%. So they're like, okay, great. You got it. So Vinny is making he has a contract to do a $400,000 commission. Okay, find a $20 million jet, and he gets a $400,000 commission. He didn't know about that. I'm listening, affiliate to a company. You know, you're not affiliate to a company, guys. This is your own company. All right. I don't teach you. This is not multi-level marketing. You know, MLM. You know what? It works for some people. It just doesn't work for me. All right. What happens? You know, MLM it gets a little messy. You know, I teach you how to own your own company. All right. So that's what I do. I teach you how to own your own company. If you don't own your own company, then you're essentially working for someone. I get nothing. Okay. I teach you how to do it. I teach you all about lending money. First of all, I teach you that money is a product. That money is a product. All right. And a lot of people aren't aware that money is a product. Once they understand that money is a product, then things get, you know, things are a little different. They start to look at things a little differently. You know, they know that, hey, money's a product. So, you know, everyone knows that houses are products. You know, that's an asset. It's a product. You know, people know that cars are products. So these are big ticket items, and they go out and they sell these big ticket items because you can make big commissions off a big ticket item. There's no bigger ticket item out there than money, but people just don't know that. They don't understand that. People don't see money as a tangible asset. They don't see it as, you know, a product. You know, people want to come in and they're like, oh, money's a tool. You know, and I agree. Money is a tool. You're not going to get any dispute from me there. Money is a tool. All right. However, okay, just like any other tool, whether it's a hammer, whether it's a rake, whether, you know, a lawnmower or a screwdriver, whatever it may be, you have to purchase that tool before you use it. Okay, most of the time. And that's the same thing with money. We were never ever taught that money was a product. So, yeah, that's what I do. I teach people to start looking at money differently and start seeing like it's something that they can sell. All right, something that they can sell. Now, people start looking at money and when I say they can sell, like, what do you mean you can sell money? Yeah, you know, how do you sell money? Well, guess what, people? You guys buy money every day, damn near, and you just don't know it. When you're using your credit cards, you're buying money. You know, when you use your own debit card, you're buying the convenience to use your own money because they still charge you a fee to use your debit card. So money is the most purchased product in the world by far. But we don't know because, you know, we tend to say you're borrowing money. You're borrowing it. You know, so that's why people never think about money as a product. They're like, it's a product. It really is, guys. You look at the Federal Reserve, they print that the U.S. Mint, they print money up. When they print it up, it's a product. You can look at it. It's tangible. You can pick it up. You can smell it. You can play with it. It's a product. All right. But the problem is we don't see it that way. All right. We don't see it as a product. I left my wallet upstairs. Okay. But we're able to hold it the same way I'm able to hold this chapstick, okay? The same way I'm able to hold this bottle of water, okay? That's money. It's a real product. It's the only thing that we buy. And because so many people are so used to exchanging their time for money, which is the most unproductive thing you can do, all right? All right? That's probably the most unproductive thing you can do. Go out there and basically exchange your time for money. Let's see here. So it's out for delivery. Okay. I'm getting my update. So yeah, so people, and here's the problem when you exchange time for money. You only have a limited amount of time. So guys, I'm gonna tell you like this right here. When you come to this space right here, this live, I'm going to teach you that money is a product. And instead of trying to go out there and sell any other product to make money, doesn't it make more sense to sell money? Instead of going out there trying to sell real estate, doesn't it make more sense to sell real estate to make money? Doesn't it make more sense to sell money to make money? All right. Instead of trying to sell a car or a boat, or socks, or SaaS to make money, doesn't it make more sense to sell money to make money? Because whatever you want, you got to figure out a way to get closer to it. Whatever you want, you want your own proximity. The guy that works at a Toyota dealership, he's most likely going to drive a Toyota. All right. The person that works at a Ford is going to drive a Ford. A Benz, they're most likely going to drive a Benz. And those Benz are a lot more expensive. How? Well, guess what? They can get a used car. They can get a great deal on a trade-in. The used car manager may give them a great deal. Or whatever. Go to the auction with the used car manager and get a great deal. Whatever. All right? So, Lauren, mine is almost here. My like thing is almost here. But, that's what I want people to take from this, that money is a product. So, and you want to get proximity to it. Whenever you want something, you want to get close to it as possible. Okay, that's what you want to start. You want to start by getting as close to it as possible. And if you're able to get as close to it as possible, then guess what? That's when you feel like that's when you want the shortest distance between you and the money. And guys, there's no shorter distance between the money than someone that's a money broker, a private money broker, a business purpose broker. You're right next to the money. The real estate agent, the investor that need money, the real estate agent that's reaching out to you to, hey, get my guy done. You are in between them and the money. Okay, you're in between them and the money. You are not. I tell you this. You guys are not. If you were the money, I'll put it this way. You guys, there's nothing in between you and the money. You guys have the closest proximity to money. So what does that mean? That means, like I said, if you work for a Toyota dealership, you're going to drive a Toyota. You sell money, you're going to what? You're going to have access to money. All right. So here's the deal, folks. If you're out there getting laundromats for people, if you're out there getting, gas stations for people, if you're out there getting, multi-family buildings for people, guess what? You're going to be able to get that for yourself. And that's what we do. That's what I teach you here, that you guys have access to the money. You guys control the money. There's no one here that controls the money, but like you do. Anyone needs money. The broker, the real estate broker, that real estate broker needs you. That real estate investor needs you. The seller, the person that's selling that property, they need you. Everyone needs you. You're the key figure. You are Uber. Okay, for those people that need a ride, Uber, they need Uber. Uber connects them with the drivers, and Uber makes more money than the drivers. Okay, Uber makes more money than basically the drivers. It's like they make billions of dollars, and they're the middleman. Airbnb don't own the houses; they connect the renter with the host, but yet they're making billions of dollars. That's who you are. That's who you are, guys. And then when you look at it, let's look at what's going on with AI. And I'm not talking about Allen Iverson, folks. I'm talking about AI. What's really going on with AI? AI is coming after these jobs. AI is coming after real estate agents. They'll be gone. Okay, not literally gone. They're going to go the way of travel agents. Okay, the same thing with residential loan officers. Residential loan officers and real estate agents. To have a really great career where you can make a decent living, you got 3 years. You got 3 years. 3 years. That's what you have. 3 years, and you're done. If you don't get it in the next 3 years, you're not getting it unless you are niche and very good at what you do. Because I always explain there are 4 phases to a business collapsing. industry collapsing, and we're well within that second phase. We're well within that second phase, people. Right now, phase. When we look at this phase one is what, guys? Phase one is typically this. It's denial. I had a real estate agent call me a fraud yesterday. They called me a fraud yesterday.
That's crazy.
Danielle was here, and they called me a fraud because I said that their industry is that basically that their industry is it's over. That they will not, that basically people won't need real estate agents, and only a few will survive the same way travel agents. And he's like, I can't even respect you after you said that. I made $300,000 last year as a real estate agent. All right. First of all, that's a lie. Most likely a lie. And why do I say it's most likely a lie, folks? I'm trained. All I do every day is talk to people about money. All I do every day is talk to people about money. I love my job. My job is I get to talk about money all day. So I get to know what's going on. I get to know what's going on, guys. And so
you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, Bing. For real. Nah, for real, Bing. How long we been doing this, bro? Since Clubhouse. We used to the haters, bro. And every time we got haters, we go up. You know what, Tony? Man, we winning. You forgot? Come on, Bing. It's over.
No, you're right. But Stack, I think what happened wasn't hate; it was fear.
That's deep.
It was fear. It was fear, and I'll be honest, it was fear. The reason I said it was fear is because, believe it or not, I just told this person that they may not have a career in 4 or 5 years. So, it's denial. Guys, listen to me. There's been no industry that has been beaten up more beaten up recently than real estate agents. You look at the litigation. Real estate agents, they've been through it all, guys. In terms of litigation, the Spencer Barnett case, you also have, you have just everything that has happened to real estate agents. And I think, they don't believe that it's the end because it was such a long ride. It was a great ride for real estate agents for a very long time. And so, basically everything that, that made them relevant is gone. And I'll say it again, everything that made them relevant and useful is gone. And that thing was information. All right. It was information. And, it's one of those things like, when when you were like booking a flight before, like let's take travel agents. When you were booking a flight before, you were required to a travel agent. You just couldn't hop online and get pricing and all that other stuff. And online didn't exist. You had to use a travel agent. You couldn't see availability. You couldn't like book a ticket and click a button and book immediately. You can do none of that. Okay. And then Stack, I'm gonna tell you something, Stack. You probably never went to a travel agent in your life. Okay. Right? Like, because that's how long ago that was. Right? You probably never went to a travel agent before in your life. A lot of you guys have probably never gone to a travel agent in your life. There was a time, guys, where there was a travel agent on every corner, and every mall in America had a Liberty Travel. Every mall in America had a Liberty Travel. And they were like, Apple Vacations and all that other stuff. Apple Vacations, Apple Vacations has been around for a long time. All right. And so, it's one of those things where, guys, I'll be honest with you, sitting there with a travel agent, it was fun, because it was real. Once again, I know a lot of you guys never sat with a travel agent. You guys aren't, old enough to have experienced that. I used to, I for years till I did it myself. Exactly. But it was fun, right, Lauren? When you sat with the travel agent, it was fun. I'm not going to lie, because it meant it was real. It meant it was real. And, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was. I would call it. I would call into mine, and I'd say, "Okay, these are the ideas. This is where I want to go," and they would arrange everything for me. So it was fantastic. I still am friends with my travel agent, Rindy.
Yeah, it was fun. But here's the deal, folks. Travel agents, they disappeared. Okay. The internet showed up. All right. Then those platforms, start showing up. And once again, you're able to start doing it yourself. Okay. Now, this is exactly what's happening to what does real estate agent offers. They put what? Listings. Zillow has that. Okay. Redfin has that. Realtor.com has that. Okay. Listings. Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com. You can go get listings. You can go view listings there. Before, they used to have a book. They used to open up their book and they used to be able to look in that book and tell you. It's called listings, guys, because it was a list. It was a list. It's what it was. That's why it's called a listing. All right. And they used to be able to look in a book and tell you what's available, and then they'd take you around, and that's how you knew what was available and what was for sale. All right. The Sunday paper, the Sunday real estate section. I don't even know if they have a Sunday real estate section anymore. Sunday real estate section was huge. If you wanted to sell your house, you had to have it listed in a Sunday paper. And so that was huge. So they had listings. Like I said, Zillow, Redfin, and Realtor.com has those. Then what you want? Public market data. That's public now. The market data that they used to give you on the property, on the house, on the areas, and all that's the comps. That's public information now. All right, property history, that's public information as well. Once again, real estate agents used to enjoy the luxury of being the ones only had access to that. So when you look at that, I want you guys to just be mindful. So real estate agents, that was their thing. Neighborhood insights. Neighborhood insights. You look at neighborhood insights. Google, you can get that from YouTube. You can get that from forums. You can get it from AI. You can get that from AI, neighborhood insights. All those things, all these things are what things that you used to only get from real estate agents. All right. Mortgage estimates. I can get that online instantly if I was a shopper. I can go to many sites now and get mortgage estimates instantly. So these are the things that that real estate agents used to provide. Virtual tours. Tours. I can go online and get virtual tours. That's standard now. I can go online and get a virtual tour of a house. That's pretty much standard now. So, you look at that, and contracts. Templates are everywhere. All right. You can get a template if you want to do a FSBO. If you want to do a FSBO, you can get a template to do a FSBO. You guys know what a FSBO is? You guys know what a FSBO is? Anyone? FSBO. Anyone know what a FSBO is? That's a good thing then, because that means that I don't have many real estate people in this room. A FSBO, FSBO. F as in Frank, S as in Sam, B as in Bravo, O as in Oscar. FSBO. It's for sale by owner. That's what that means, for sale by owner. So in the industry, when you're in the real estate industry and you hear the term FSBO, all right, a FSBO is a for sale by owner. All right, so basically, if you have a FSBO, you can go grab a contract from anywhere. Staples, you can grab it from Office Max if they have those still. You can go online and get them online. So what's left? Access, no. Information, no. Convenience, not anymore. Because access, I can put on my door of my home. Most people, you guys know that the key, that metal key, is probably gonna be obsolete in the next 5-10 years for houses. That the metal key is gonna be obsolete, pretty much. Because what are people doing? What are most people doing? What are most people putting on their doors right now? On their house, on their homes. They're putting electronic door locks that they can operate with their phone. That they're able to operate with their phones.
Yeah, we in a whole nother era now.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. And so, if someone, if I can have someone go in my house, I can give them a temporary key, passcode. I got cameras in my house. If someone wants to, what you call it, and they have that code, they're able to go in. All right, there's cameras in the house, there's cameras outside the house, there's Ring doorbells, there's floodlight cameras, Are you guys able to hear me now?
Probably hitting the mute on accident.
Now, can you guys hear me?
Sir.
I don't know what happened. I'm going to plug back in. What about now? Can you guys hear me now?
Sir.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. My hands are down. I didn't hit the mute. I don't know what's going on. I guess all these apps had their little kinks or whatever. No put back in. Okay, can you guys... This channel just clicked off. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, bro, we can hear you now.
All right, Crosby, something's wrong with you. Lauren, you guys, Danielle, you can hear me, right? Danielle, Lauren, Jess?
Yeah, we can hear you. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good, all right. Yeah, Crosby, you be sitting me on some bunny drugs. You're like, nah, I can't hear you, man. I can't hear you. But, but that's my guy, man. That's my guy. But yeah, I said, when the industry loses control of control over information, it loses its power. And that's what happened with the travel agency industry. They lost control of the information and they lost its power. The real estate right now agents, they've lost control of the information. They're no longer in control of the information. MLS, anyone can gain access to MLS now. All right. Anyone can. So, but the part that, no one's saying out loud is that agents are becoming optional. They're not completely gone yet. All right. But, trending in that direction. So I want you guys to understand that. So, this is crazy, man. If you guys think I'm exaggerating. All right, these are a couple of things. There's some notes I took right here. Buyers are finding homes without agents, right? You guys will agree to that, right? Put a Y in the chat. If buyers are finding homes without agents, most buyers are finding homes without agents. Okay, I just want to. Okay, you got a Y, all right? Okay, all right. Sellers are using flat fee services. You guys agree to that, right? Right. Put an X if you agree to that. Put an X if you agree to that. Sellers are using flat fees. AI's answering industry questions. All right, we know that's happening. Digital contracts are replacing in-person processes. That's happening. All right. Commission structures are being challenged in court. That's definitely happened. That's why NAR paid that $450 million. That's why Berkshire Hathaway paid $250 million and Keller Williams paid $70 million. $70 million. And consumers are asking, why am I paying 5 to 6%? All that's happening. All of that's happening. So, guys, I'm gonna tell you something. Real estate agents, it's like, hey, it's you look at these real estate these realtors, and you want to know why, guys. Basically, this is happening because basically, that last part, That last thing I said, people are asking, why am I paying 5 to 6% to sell my damn house? That's the dangerous one, because when people start asking that question, that's when the entire system starts to crack. That's when the entire system began to crack. So I want to make sure you guys understand that, guys. Let's be honest for a second. Most agents don't control the deals. They guide them. I want you to, they guide them. They facilitate them. They assist with the paperwork and communications and coordinations. That's what they do. That's what agents do. They don't control the deals. They guide them. They coordinate them. They facilitate. That's what they do. That used to justify commission because the process was like really difficult and inaccessible and complicated. But now technology is simplifying everything. Technology is simplifying everything now. When complexity disappears, folks, right? When complexity disappears, so does the middleman. Just want you guys to understand that. When complexity disappears, so does the middleman. So real estate agents, I want you guys to think about that. Real estate agents, real estate agents, I know you guys don't want to hear it, but your career, okay, that you chose, the industry is dying. The industry is dying, okay, and it's not. It's just that's the guys, and when you don't control the information, when you remove the complexity from something, you don't need a middleman, and that's what has been happening. That's what AI has been doing. That's what technology has been doing. It's been removing the complexity from real estate transactions, and that's when you remove the complexity, you don't need a middleman. You don't need a middleman. So they controlled all that information, guys. That's the old model. Agents equal access, information, and process control. Agents equal access, information, and process control. That was the old model. And a lot of agents think that we're still operating under that old model. We're not operating under that old model. Okay. Captain Sports, you say you need investors for a couple of properties. What do you mean? If I saw you, I would invite you up. But yeah, raise your hand if once again, Captain Sports, because I'll bring you up. Because what do you mean by you need investors? You need lenders. You need someone to go in on some properties. Because guys, listen to me. Yeah, you gotta be clear. You say, "What do you mean? I need investors." I'd love to help you. Love to guide you. So anyway, the new model is agents is an optional guide. That's a massive downgrade, guys. Before they were necessary. They gave access, they gave information and process control. That's the old model. The new model, they are optional, an optional guide. That's the new model. All right, I just want to make sure you guys understand that. So it's comfortable. It's uncomfortable because it's not just about technology. This is about money. There's billions of dollars in commissions at stake. So and whenever there's that much money involved, as disruption doesn't happen quietly. It happens through pressure, like lawsuits that we saw, like the Barnett Spritzer lawsuit in Missouri. Regulatory changes that has happened. Consumer backlash. A lot of consumers are like, hey, I don't like what, Remax was doing. I don't like, what Keller Williams was doing. I was paying too much money. Why did I have to pay? And new business models. There's a lot of new business models out there, guys. There's a lot of new business models out there. I love real estate. I love real estate. But I love selling money. Guys, guess what? I'm in real estate. Like I said, I've been in real estate for over 20 years. But I don't sell houses. I don't buy houses. I finance them. Oh, by the way, I'm also in business. I know about the funeral business. I'm not a funeral home director, but I know about the funeral home business. Why? Because I finance them. I get their paperwork. I know about churches. Someone sit down and start talking about churches. First thing I'm like, oh, okay, wow, okay. You have a board? Okay, oh wow, okay, great. I can speak to them about the board. I can ask them about just everything. I just everything. All your 501(c)(3), just everything. How do you operate your church? Your board of trustees. Do you guys have? What do you? Just everything. I can get everything in terms of information that I get. Hell, in fact, I'm glad I brought up. Hey, what's up, Khalil? It's 7:30. It's 8 o'clock. Oh, yes, sir. You're at the office now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Happy Thankful Thursday, brother. Happy Thankful Thursday, everybody.
Yo, when you joining that course, Khalil? Or are you saying I don't need it?
No, I do need it. I do need it. Next week.
Just give me a call, man. Give me a call.
I'll call you,
I
brother.
got you, man. Text me. Just text me your name, man. I'll reach out to you. So yes. So let me just say this right here. So yeah, absolutely, guys. Yeah, churches. I can speak to you at churches. That's why I love my business, guys. When I'm talking, when I start speaking to someone's like, and they're speaking about something, and I'm able to jump in, and and ask about certain things. They're like, well, how do you know about that? I was speaking to someone yesterday about trucking, and I was like, what authority are you under? It's just, asking them just normal questions. They're like, are you in the business? I was like, he's like, yeah, right now, I'm traveling. I said, oh, you OTR, huh? He's like, yeah, that's, over the road, but that's all trucker talk. All that. People think like, well, you're in the trucking business? No, I'm in the finance business, folks. So, I get to speak to funeral directors. I get to speak to churches like pastors and priests and reverends and, bishops and all that other stuff because they finance them. And, I get to learn all about that, a dentist office. I get to speak to dentists. All right. Did you hear about business trust? Tell me about business trust.
I don't know much about it. That's why I'm asking you. I don't know if you know anything. I hear a lot of rumors about it, but setting up the business, like you say, the entity, instead of owned by Khalil, is owned by a trust. And then I operate the trust. I don't know about that. I don't know. I was like, maybe your input, if you know anything about it.
Like first and foremost, I'm not gonna advise him. What I will say is like this: I keep it simple. I tell my people set up an entity. That entity is going to allow them to get paid. Now, if they want to put that entity in, whatever they want to try to do, that's up to them. That's just, and I'm very particular about that because I want to make sure that people get the right information from me. Right? So, I want to make sure that people get the right information from me. So, I definitely want to make sure that people get the right information from me. And so that's why I do it that way. But like LLC, S Corp, whatever is quick, guys. 100%. So that's something that a tax professional. But I don't think there's a lot of major LLCs out there that's not in trust. So people try to get cute sometimes and they overdo it. So, just keep it simple, and focus on getting business. Guys, listen to me. Selling money. Oh, wow. I got to invite him in here. Selling money is something totally different. Yeah. All right. Selling money, when you sell money, you're going to be able to really go out there and, I guess you just got to tell people what you're doing. It sells itself. You just got to let people know. It's about marketing. Your business. First and foremost, here I'll give you a little secret from the class. Don't go out there and try to set yourself up as a lender or a broker or anything like that. You set yourself up as a marketing company, a consulting company. That's what you do. People go out and try to set themselves up as a broker, and you don't. You set yourself as a marketing company. That's what you want. That's the code you want to use. The NAICS code that you want to use is a marketing company. So, guys, like I said, when I coach people, I want to make sure that I coach them to win. All right. I don't want to complicate things. I don't want to tell people, hey, you should do this. Things that, I wouldn't really do. I'm not doing myself. So, I make sure people win, guys. I personally, I enjoy what I do, and I enjoy it immensely. What do I enjoy immensely. I see here a new blog published. All right. A new blog was published. So, when I do something, I do it. I make sure that people understand, how to do it. And I make sure that I've done it myself. Guys. Hey, my job is to make sure that each and every one of you guys make money, that you guys are successful, guys. I fail if I don't make sure that you guys are successful. And I'm sitting there, a lot of people, I get a lot of people back channel me and DMing me and asking me about Grant. How do you know Grant? How do you know Grant? And everything else. Grant and I, we've been friends for quite a number of years. I got to know Grant, and the one thing, Grant, I think that the respect that, because I just got another one right now. Like, how do you know? One thing that we respect about each other is the fact that, like Grant, I have no problem, calling him an asshole. Calling out certain things, and just really making sure that that's what it is. By the way, Jessica, did you get any email from Annie yet?
Sorry, let me check. I had a call. Hold on one second.
No problem. And making sure that you guys, like I said, it feels good to be able to like someone like Grant's like, okay, he trusts me enough to say, okay, we had Jessica, the fact that he allowed me to give her a ticket, to his thing, his WealthCon. And those are some expensive tickets. Okay, not yet. Gotcha. All right. Those are some expensive tickets. All right. Those are some expensive tickets. So, thank you. I appreciate that.
You know I had to throw it in there.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you this right here, guys. I actually, Lauren, that's like, you gotta have people that support you. You gotta have real people that ride with you. And Lauren's a rider, guys. Lauren rides under the sea.
Talk about riding. That crab is right in your head.
Exactly. Lauren rides, guys. Lauren she's been riding me for a long time, and so no, I definitely like with Lauren. It's yeah, absolutely.
Careful with those words, JB. I've been writing you for a long time. Be very careful with those words.
Lauren's been riding me for a long time.
Well, you know what they say about him, so.
Right? Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Stack, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah. But guys, listen to me. Stack's laughing. Where's Stack? He's I didn't know he's dropped. Where the hell is Stack? Okay, there he is.
What you say, cowgirl style? What happened?
Nothing. Yo, but yeah, I actually, guys, I'm gonna tell you something. And I have a lot of fun. But yeah, to be able to go ahead and say, here, Jessica's ticket.
He missed it. He missed it, Stack.
No, I knew what he's talking
Gave
about.
you the cowboy gift, bro. You missed it. You missed it, bro. You missed it.
I didn't see it.
Gift that pops up on your face.
I did not see the cowboy, guys. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I love it all. Right here, I love it all.
Oh, wait. I think Gigi wants to ride you more than me.
Gigi. That she's like, come. I want to see you. Like, get the hell out of here, Gigi. Crazy. Oh man, Gigi.
She thinks I'm jealous of you. She opened a room saying that I was jealous of your and her relationship.
We don't have a relationship.
Yeah, supposedly you're in a relationship with Gigi.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, yeah, that's a face you need to do. You stick that tongue in the side of your cheek again, Jonathan. Yep, Gigi.
I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah.
That's that. Oh, that's that podcast talk right there. What happened, Lauren?
Stack, I'll text you the room title.
Yeah. That's a good one right there.
Listen to me. God bless her. God bless. That's all I can say.
Who got the tea? Who got the tea?
Yeah, who has it? Because I'm certainly missing out on it right now, guys. I'm certainly missing out on it. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I miss a lot when I'm not paying attention. But yeah. So anyway, so what's already happening, guys? What we're already seeing, we're seeing that commission lawsuits. Commission lawsuits are challenging how agents get paid. That's already happening. Buyers are questioning why they even need a representation. Now people, you need my girl Gigi. Yeah. Buyers are all saying, now why am I paying you this now? So sellers are exploring cheaper alternatives. All this stuff is happening already, and the platforms are actively trying to remove friction, which means removing the middle layer. So Zillow and all of them, they're all actively trying to remove the real estate agent. All right, they're all trying to remove the real estate agent. So, guys, I think this is crazy as we go out there and see what's going on. Yeah, it's crazy. So what happened next, folks? Basically, the same thing that happened to travel agents is what's happening next. Stage 1 denial, as I always said, they would never replace us. I tell you guys this all the time. Stage 2 is adaptation, where they let's use the tools but keep the model. Let's use the tools, the new tools, but keep the old model. That's pretty much where we are now. All right. And they're the ones that made Khalil, they're right. They are the ones that made Zillow. Right? They are the ones that made Zillow. They are really, you're right. They are the reason that Zillow exists. So you're right. They are the ones that made Zillow. So they actually forced Zillow down our throat. So number 3 is compression. Okay. Stage 3 is compression, where the margins start to shrink, the commissions start to shrink. We're heading there because people They're going to fight for that little bit of the deals. They're going to fight for the money. And then stage 4 is consolidation. Only the top will survive. And I'm going to throw in stage 5. Stage 5 is irrelevance. Consolidation, where only the top survive. And the stage 5, I'm going to say, is irrelevance. Consumers bypass the middle people entirely. And that's what happened in the travel industry. Those 5 stages. 5 stages. I want to make sure you guys understand that. All right. Consolidation. Okay. Only the top performers survive. And then stage 5, irrelevant. You're no longer relevant. Guys, it hurts to be called irrelevance. Sales reps are headed out the door. And a lot of industry. Absolutely. I agree. Couldn't said it better. Sales reps are heading out of the door. And
You know, it's really funny, Jonathan. So I was, because I just moved from Illinois, I still have, like tied on Facebook groups and stuff. And it's really interesting because this morning I actually came across a post from someone that was like, I'm in the banking industry, I've done all this kind of stuff and I want to go into the mortgage, to like commercial lending and stuff. How do I do that? And so people are actually looking for alternative ways because they know certain things are coming down the pipe. It's just interesting.
They said they're in a banking. What did they say?
They said that they've been in like the banking industry, customer service, sales, all that kind of stuff, and they're really wanting to break into like the lending industry as well. So that was interesting.
Yeah, this is where it's at. This is where it's at, guys. Money, because you're always going to sell money. You're always going to have to. People are always looking to buy money. So yeah, people are always looking to buy money. So yeah, this is where it's at.
Have you ever come across anybody who because I'll be talking about it and I'm noticing this, especially with certain individuals from certain areas, where they're like, "Is this real?
Yeah,
are you just taking
always.
How do you deal with that? Like, how do you move past that?"
Well, let me just say this right here. Like in this room right now, like when I tell people about this, like there's a lot of people that don't believe it. They're like, this is crazy. No, it doesn't work. It's crazy. And so people don't believe that you can really go out there and do what we say you can do. It's tough, especially when you. What's up, Kev? Kev's a regular now. But what's up, Kev? How you doing, guys? I'm starting to meet new people over here, man. That's great. And recognize them. People just they don't believe that this is real. And so when you have people that don't believe it's real, I mean, what do you do? How do you handle that? You gotta, I've had people listen to me for years. I had people listen to me for years. And they finally pull the trigger and say, hey, I'm going to do it. And when they do pull the trigger, they're like, wow, I wish I'd done this a long time ago. But what it takes is, like people sitting here and listening and then saying, okay. And I'm back every day speaking. I'm back often enough speaking about this that people said, it must work, because no one's saying that it can't be done. No one is saying that it can't be done. And so that's something that I think is big, it's huge. When people realize no one's saying it can't be done. I'm looking at
this roofing guy that I'm working with. He's 54 years old, and he's got that Illinois Indiana kind of mindset. And one of the things with him is that was one of the first questions. Like, he knows me, so he trusts me. But he was asking, he's like, how is this even possible? If I give my information, if I do this, am I going to get screwed over? And I was kind of like explaining it to him. And he actually went to a banker, and a banker's like, oh, I see this stuff happen all the time. It's a scam. And I'm like, it's not a scam, though. It's literally us taking your information and giving it to the loan officer. It's almost like, you know, being the brokerage in between it. And when I broke it down and explained it to him like that, and I think because of the relationship I built, my hope is that by cracking him, we'll crack the other people who have that like mindset that this isn't possible, and bring them in and get loans for them as well. Because it's a really an untapped industry from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, Omar,
in certain areas.
Yeah, absolutely. Omar, if he's here, I haven't forgotten about you. Is Omar here? I guess he left. It's Omar. Yeah. I haven't forgotten about you, Omar. I just.
Oh yeah, no, you good. I'm on my backup because my other account, man. You know, I be going in with the controversy, so they banned me on my other account, my main one. So you got to be careful. You know how we used to rock out on Clubhouse.
Again, you must have brought that.
I ain't go that. I didn't go that deep this time. I would just talk about the jab. You know, they still, man, it's crazy. Yeah. So you got to be careful, when you know. That's the only bad thing about TikTok. They don't. You could talk about a lot of stuff. You just can't use certain words. So yeah.
Yeah, I thought they had you. You brought the dollar bill out. He's out here talking about the dollar bill again. We gotta get him off the app. Oh wow! No, look, Jessica. What I was saying is that's because a person knows you. Okay, if they didn't know you, and they knew you to be Jessica, whatever. I don't know, a marketing person, Jessica this, Jessica. They didn't know you to be Jessica, the finance person. No one ever questions me about whether or not this is legal. All right. What they question me about is can they legally do it. They never question whether or not I can legally do it because I'm seen as a finance person. That's what I'm seen as. And then when people say, "Hey, you can't do this, you can't," people, that's why they say you're accepted at home. I mean, the last people that accept you is your own home. Let me lift my seat up, some guys. So. Yeah, the last people that accept you is your own home, and that's the last people that accept you. So you're sitting there. So no one's going to. People, they don't question whether or not what we're doing is legal. That's never the question. The question is always, can they do it? All right. So, especially. You have a website, right, Jess? Yeah. And so you have a website, and all that other stuff. People, they understand that this is something. But yeah, it's more or less when you're dealing with people that know you, those are the people that's going to most likely doubt whether or not they can get something done. People that know you. All right, so she disappeared. But all right, guys. So yeah, guys, welcome. So I'm gonna do a quick reset and just talk about money.
Aspiring real estate professionals. Have you thought about starting your real estate journey but don't have the experience or capital? The PlayXL is your proven multi-million-dollar strategy. Brought to you by Cinch Business Academy. You can start lending money today as a mortgage lender and a business purpose broker without a license or money of your own. Previous students are raving about millions of dollars earned in a matter of months with no previous lending experience. Go to www.theplayxl.com to learn how to get started now.
All right, guys, welcome back. So what is it that we do, guys? Well, we teach each and every one of you guys how to go out there, literally, guys, and own your own mortgage company. Once again, we teach each and every one of you guys how to go out there and literally own your own mortgage company. All right, and I want you guys to understand what I mean by that. All right, and how powerful that is. I think a lot of people don't understand the power in that. All right, the fact that when I come in here, I come in here and I provide each and every one of you guys with an opportunity to open a company without any capital, without licensing and things of that nature. I share that with you guys. I make sure you guys understand that. I make sure you guys are able to go out there and figure this out. That you guys are able to go out there and make money, selling money. I don't teach you guys anything about wholesaling, okay? And believe it or not, wholesaling, I find it horrid. I'm not the person. I don't like wholesaling. I'm not a wholesaler. I think wholesaling. Can it be executed? Absolutely. I hope you can execute wholesaling. All right. But to me, wholesaling is a hustle. And that doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It just means that it's not for me. It's not for me. A lot of people are rushing out there to become wholesalers, and they want to be wholesalers. I myself, I stay away from it. And I stay away from it as, because I think while wholesaling itself works, a lot, and not all, but a lot of people that's out there trying to get you guys to wholesale, they're not doing it because for the right reasons. And what do I mean by for the right reasons? They're out there. What they're doing is what they want to do is they want to get you to invest in their program. They want to get you to invest in their program. So, what I do is, I just sit here, I watch, because I went to a wholesaler's room the other day, and they're selling a wholesaling program for $25. $25 a month is what they said. I'm going to teach you how to do this for $25 a month. All right. And they're bragging that they have 2,400 people in their cohort right now. And they're 2,400 people. First and foremost, how are you going to train 2,400 people? How are you going to give? It's like how are you going to really give personal service for $25 a month? And so I actually was listening, and I was like, well, okay. As I listened to him, I was like, okay, this is whatever. And so I'm very respectful because I grew up where you don't mess with someone's money. Don't play with someone's money. That's like, you don't play with people's money. So someone's in there getting their money, speaking in their life. I'm not going to disrupt it. But I will ask a question, and so, basically I asked one question only. And I didn't ask it publicly. I mean, on stage, because they don't bring people up. I asked it. I spoke about it in the live. I just said, what about I'm gonna get a whiteboard. I'm gonna put a whiteboard on my wall, guys. This theater room was a very luxurious theater room, guys. Like it was very luxurious, and it was one like I got the theater seating and all that other stuff, and it was like tiered. It was two levels. The first level, the second level of the theater seating. I took all that out because I wanted to turn this into a studio. All right. I still got the television. And I never upgraded television. I got the television like 4 years ago, and I think it's like 75 inches or 70, whatever it is. But there's bigger ones out there. But I never came here, guys. I use this. If I came into this room when we first set it up, like, you got your theater room. And it's like, oh my gosh, you want to sit there and watch it like it's the movie theater experience. Had all of the goobers and all that other stuff up there, and up here we had all the knickknacks and everything else. I had the popcorn machine. I have the popcorn machine here, right here. The popcorn. I set it out there, the popcorn machine. So it's like it's a real like, and it's a big what you call that? It's bigger than it's bigger than most people's. I guess bedroom. I can say bedrooms because my bedroom's pretty big, and that's another thing. My bedroom's pretty goddamn big, and so I tend to think like, no, it's smaller than bedrooms, but my bedroom's huge. Yeah, it's a walk-in closet and all that other. It's a whole suite, so it's bigger than most people's bedrooms. I was like, it's bigger than the bed because this is bigger than my living room that I grew up in, and part of the dining room actually. This is bigger than the living room and about half of the dining room. This right here. So but I look, but I turned this into I'm turning it into a studio. But I'm gonna get a whiteboard because I seen, what, guys, I noticed. Am I crazy? And T, welcome to the stage. Anthony and Omar, people that stand up in front of a whiteboard seem like they have more people in their room. Does that? Have you guys noticed that?
I certainly have, and they present while they're speaking. Let's say, like, for example, in your case, if you're standing up in front of a whiteboard, you're giving examples of deals and how the numbers work and how much money someone can make per deal. For some reason, that excites people. And there's this one guy, when he's in front of he's completely digital. So he has this big digital whiteboard that he works with. He uses this really, pardon?
That's a Vive board.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, Vine. Okay, I was way off. But the way he presents, he's definitely standing in front of something and showcasing what he's teaching. And I do notice that. And then he interacts with the chat. The only difference is he doesn't allow anybody up, but his room does hold about 500 to 600 people.
Exactly. Yeah, Jonathan, he's from Clubhouse. He used to do like those numbers times 10. And so he's new on TikTok. So Jonathan, you just got to go back to the old formula doing those controversial rooms, building up your building up the following, and then, segue how you would do. And then, people can, because I've known you for years to be an upstanding businessman. So, people that are not familiar with you, you got to go back to the grassroots and start doing those rooms. And then when you pull them out, they'll know, okay, cool, this is Jonathan from, such and such. So, and then TikTok also works too. Like if we tap the screen, like if I tap, like if we get you to like, let's get Jonathan to 20,000, that basically shows your room to more people. Like when people are just scrolling, it'll make it more visible in the hallway, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does. And what I would do is, I actually, believe it or not, and when it comes to the controversial rooms, I decided to stay away from them over here. Like I came here 3 weeks ago. Omar, I only had 700 followers because I don't use TikTok. So I'm up to 2,200 right now and some change. So I was able to get 1,500 followers, and in a matter of 3 weeks, I'll probably, and I'm doing these lives with Grant. So when we do the lives with Grant, we'll probably do one tonight. When we do the lives with Grant, I'll pick up 300 or 400 followers there, but that's fine. It's but you're right, the controversial rooms. But what I am going to do is, I'm definitely going to go to the whiteboard over there and use the whiteboard over there, and that's going. I have the I off of TikTok shops again, guys. I'm buying all this crazy stuff. I purchased something off TikTok shops this morning. I'm riding and I'm in my car and I'm strolling, and I shouldn't be strolling while I'm driving, but I'm in my car. I'm just strolling because something came up, and right away I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And where is it at? I actually new order. Here it is, right here. I don't know. New order.
You had just got that off the TikTok shop?
Something else. Yeah, I just buy stuff off TikTok. Like I've never purchased, and since I've been here, I've been buying. That's just me. I do crazy stuff. I buy.
You know it's gonna be dope, Jonathan. Once we put your book out, you could do a TikTok shop yourself, and then as you're promoting your book, then you can kind of teach other little things associated with the book. You know, as a bonus. Like, so you're selling your book, but then you're also pushing your courses too. It's like another little strategy that people use on here.
That's see, that's what I'm saying. There's an endless amount of opportunity here, you know. But you know, in terms of like the shopping, you know, I'm about to buy a torch, and I don't know why I'm buying this torch. I'm buying it today. It's a torch where I'm going to be able to like torch weeds. Just torching weeds, and I watched him do it over and over again. It was like strangely satisfying. It was strangely satisfying to watch them, and I was like, "Wow, I want to torch weeds," you know. And so, yeah. So, you know, like I said, I don't buy stuff. You know, like I'm the easiest person to sell. I'm the easiest person to sell. You show me something, I'm like, wow. Okay. And you know, that's just me. As a salesperson, I have no problem selling. All right. And so, you know, let's see if Pam, I want to check Pam out here because
Jonathan, torching weeds is a thing.
I'm buying it. I'm buying it today. I have because the tanks that they have, I have because I used to tailgate all the time at the football games. So the propane tanks, the ones that they have, I have in my garage. And so I'm like, wow, I'm going to torch some weeds. And so I'm going to torch some weeds. And
if you go live, people love watching that type of stuff.
You know what I'm going to go live with? I'm going to go live with my beehive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, my beehives.
How long you been doing that? You been a beekeeper for a minute? I didn't know that. That's dope.
Yes, I'll go live my beehives.
You got like the suit and everything too, like you put your arm in it. And, oh wow. Oh yeah.
The suit and everything.
Oh, that's amazing.
So,
do you ever eat the honey, like bottle your own honey, or you just let them?
All the time here. This is darker honey because it's fall honey. Like this is fall honey. Now, if I go grab the spring honey, this is like more like here we have something called something rod. Something rod, I forget.
Goldenrod?
Goldenrod.
Yeah.
Yep, goldenrod. So in the springtime, it's very light honey. Okay, that's where you get the light honey. You know, but that's goldenrod right there. But yeah, we have a lot of weeds. So wow, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna burn those weeds, man. I'm gonna burn them. I'm getting excited to go burn weeds. So, but yeah, I think the beehive, and you know, I guess I'll get the microphone right now.
Yeah, the beehive would be. I was just thinking from a marketing standpoint. Yeah, that beehive. You know, I know you're not like trying to sell honey, but you could make a lot of money just with the suit on, showing your honey, have it in the TikTok shop. Because I see a mushroom guy on here. He sells mushrooms, and he's always having like in between 400 to 800 people every night. He goes live. So people for some reason, people like when you're selling stuff and you're interactive with how you sell. It's kind of interesting on TikTok. It's like watching QVC on steroids. It's like, you remember QVC back in the day, y'all, like late at night, people, even if you didn't get nothing, you're just watching because they're like, presenting like a certain product.
QVC filed bankruptcy a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Yep, 6.6 billion debt.
They was in the game for years too.
Yeah, but I think they didn't stay current with how they did things, and I think they found TikTok maybe last year, but they're late to the game.
Yeah, you're right. Because a lot of people don't be watching TV as they once did. They be online, so they should have found a way to transition. Yeah.
So wait a minute. So okay. So QVC is doing what with TikTok now?
I think they saw that they had 1 million followers or something or million views or something last year, but they've been in trouble for a little bit, and they filed bankruptcy in April with a 6.6 billion debt load. And I didn't even hear about it on the news. I heard it from my industry because there's suppliers of mine that are on the creditor list.
Wow.
But again, I mean, I don't feel like they stayed current, and you got to keep building your customer base and doing things differently and creating a great experience. And I think they may have, I don't know. I shouldn't speculate.
Wow. So, yeah. So once again, I did not know that. So.
Yeah, I didn't even see it on the news or anything either. I was kind of surprised, but I got an email about it a while back asking if it was affecting my business.
Well, what was affecting your business?
The bankruptcy.
Now that is
one of my suppliers is on the top creditor list.
Top creditors. What do you mean? Like for
they list when there's a bankruptcy, they list the top 30 creditors that are owed money and the amounts that are owed.
Yep.
And so one of my suppliers that I sell for is on that list. Yeah, it's kind of a shame.
Well, you know what? I just there we go. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Just you guys got me caught up. When you guys started saying all this stuff, I'm like, what the hell? So I'm actually like right now. I actually did a post real quick while I was talking to you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I did a post. I started doing a post while I was speaking to you guys. I was like, let me just take care of this. And so that's what I've been doing. But I didn't know QVC. QVC is nearby me, guys. They're in Pennsylvania, right outside of Philadelphia. Did you guys know that? So,
yep,
right outside of Philadelphia. So, that's local to me. That's local to me.
Man, one of my favorite spots in Philly is a place called Blackbird Pizza. I think they closed down now, but I used to come up there just for the food. And they got some good vegan food out there. It's my little spot.
Philly, I guess, once again, all right, there we go. I'm all set. I did all my, there I did. I got that taken care of. Hey, guys, real quick. Philly's pretty cool. Julie Collins, okay, guys, City Line Avenue. Oh, look at him. That's right, I forgot. Anthony is in Philly. Is it still there, Anthony? So, yes, it's still there. It's still there. There you go. It's still there. So I guys. So anyway, I'm gonna do a quick reset, guys. Come right back.
Aspiring real estate professionals. Have you thought about starting your real estate journey but don't have the experience or capital? The Play XL is your proven multi-million-dollar strategy. Brought to you by Cinch Business Academy. You can start lending money today as a mortgage lender and a business purpose broker without a license or money of your own. Previous students are raving about millions of dollars earned in a matter of months with no previous lending experience. Go to www.theplayxl.com to learn how to get started now.
All right, guys, welcome back. I am here, Jonathan Bing, and once again, I'm gonna get a whiteboard, guys. I'm gonna be a professor. I got horrible handwriting. I'm gonna be a professor. I'm gonna get up there. I'm like, yeah. This is what we can do, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a whiteboard. Definitely get that whiteboard. I think that whiteboard. As I get the whiteboard, I think I'll start speaking to people. People like seeing stuff like that. So. I have the camera that follows you. I have the gimbal that follows you around. So I have all that. I'll go ahead and I'll do all that, and I'll make sure that people get to know who I am. Once again, Omar, you're correct. The other rooms would certainly give me the following that I need. All right. But, I'm going to stick with the grant thing for now, because, if I do the other rooms, those will blow up. I know it will blow up. I know exactly how, when we do that, it blows up. You get, people come in, they speak about the controversial topics. But I'd rather have this. I'll take the sustained slow growth over that for right now. I figured at this pace, I'll pick up, I don't know, 2,000 to 3,000. Wow, what is that? Wow, I appreciate that. What a wolf. I don't even know what that stuff is. But, I'll pick up 2,000 to 3,000 followers, so that's what I'll do. I'll wind up, doing it that way. But I'll go ahead and put the blackboard up, and the whiteboard up, and
Hey, Jonathan, what was your biggest room on Clubhouse? Like, how many thousand y'all had at one time, if you remember?
I think 85. They tapped us out at 8,500 or something like that one time, and that's the max.
That's crazy. What was it? Who was in there? Y'all had a special guest, or was it
Wasn't it the day that Instagram went down, Jonathan?
No, that wasn't the day. No, we had a pretty nice sized room. But we didn't max out. We maxed out. Clubhouse had a capacity. They did 500. It's 2,500. Then it went to 5,000, and then it went to 8,500 for a while.
And then it maxed out at 10 or something, right? At 10 eventually.
No, yeah, it's probably at 10, but 8,500. We couldn't get any more in. We couldn't get any more people in the room. Have 8,500 people in there listening to you at one time. Yeah, absolutely.
That was the good old days, man. Yeah,
that was the great. So now, so that was the max. To have 8,500 people in the room at one time. But that was fun. It was fun. It was definitely fun. And we were able to do a lot of things with it, in terms of, I enjoyed that. Why does that keep happening? Connecting. All right. So,
You talking about the little heart thing over your head?
No, it was, someone was requesting up, and I kept hitting, I guess I was hitting too high up. You hit right on that accept. So, absolutely. Got a lot of different things happening, guys. But more importantly than anything, guys, I love being able to show people how to do this. I think these white rooms, I'll be able to, and then I'm going to have to obviously set up another desk over there. That way I can have, just have everything over there and just work and discuss. I guess I need a microphone. So I guess I'll order that right now as well. Do these TikTok mics work, guys?
Oh.
I haven't tried it. Yeah, you could probably just get one where you can attach to your shirt. That way you can walk around and still talk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wow. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm trying to get a TikTok microphone, and as soon as I go here, this guy comes in. Microphone. Guys, I went into a room on wireless mic. I put wireless mic, right? Wireless mic. So I went into a room the other day, and a gentleman was speaking. He was a wholesaler. And so he was a wholesaler. And I was like, all right. So I went in, and it's Mother's Day. I keep forgetting about that. And so I went in, and I showed up. Guys, let's see here. These microphones, are they any good, guys? I just want to make sure. I have that microphone.
One that goes on your shirt that I think Omar's was talking about. That's great. I don't know if you can get them from off TikTok Shop, but I know for sure they're on Amazon.
Guys, I have these microphones that they're selling on TikTok. I overbuy everything. I promise you, I overbuy everything. So
it takes too long. The shipping takes too long.
Yeah, I have like this microphone right here. I own this microphone. I can actually go grab it in less than 4 minutes. I probably have it right here.
You should grab it. That way we can tell you how it sounds. That way you can walk around and, if you want, like test it out.
Yeah, then I gotta take these earpieces off right here. So yeah, I'm wired up, guys. I'm wired up. So, and yeah, I'm wired up. Yeah, why not, man? I'll grab it. But yeah, man, definitely. I think the whiteboard would allow me to do so much. I actually went to go buy these microphones, and guys, it's just it has to work. How do you find the ratings on these? Where do you find the ratings at on them? But that means the earpieces, in order to hear, I would have to have earbuds. Way too many cords, JV, Team Wireless. Guys, this is right. This is Shure. This is Shure technology right here.
Never mind.
This is Shure. This is the best. These microphones, these little things right here, over $300. Over $300. Like $350, $360 each. So, and so they're really, really good. This is what you will find in a studio at a television station. So, yeah, that's why I have it. But yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, real quick, man. So yeah, what do we do here, guys? What we teach you guys how to make money, man? How do we teach you how to make money? By selling money. How do you sell money, guys? Well, you sell money, okay, by going out there and finding people that need money, and you place them with lenders that have the money to sell, to lend. And that's how you make a ton of money, guys. I'll be honest with you. You're able to make a ton of money selling money. Omar, man, what you said is just on my mind, man. And I want to go get that microphone. I definitely want to get that microphone because Omar, you're right. I just want to get that microphone.
Yeah, that way we can listen and see how it sounds, and that way we can say it sounds better or the same, and then that way you would know.
All right, guys. I'm gonna do a quick reset. I'm gonna see if I can grab that thing real quick.
Aspiring real estate professionals. Have you thought about starting your real estate journey but don't have the experience or capital? The PlayXL is your proven multi-million-dollar strategy. Brought to you by Cinch Business Academy. You can start lending money today as a mortgage lender and a business purpose broker without a license or money of your own. Previous students are raving about millions of dollars earned in a matter of months with no previous lending experience. Go to www.theplayxl.com to learn how to get started now.
Hey, who's all here from Clubhouse? I know Laura, you were over there. Lauren, you was over there. I know brother Orlando was from over there. Who else was from Clubhouse? If not, y'all missed the error.
I think that was it, Omar.
Y'all like TikTok though. Clubhouse is always going to be like legendary. TikTok is growing on me too.
Yeah, I remember I opened the room and to the point where he said he had 8,000 people in there. We had, and this wasn't even playing, had 14,000 people on the 7th day. That's because we had to open seven straight days.
Mm-hmm.
We had 8,000 people at one time.
Yeah. That's why I said the difference was it was one time. It took us 7 days to run it to 14.
No, we actually had over 14,000 people.
Right.
But let's see here. All right, so now, let's see. This stuff should be charged up. I haven't used it. Make sure of this. Okay, that's charged up. Okay. Yeah, I haven't used this stuff. So this is.
You pulling all your mics out the archive now.
Yeah, let's see here.
Omar that got him amped up there. He like, yeah, I gotta go get that.
Yeah, so. Yeah, I'm impressionable. I'm impressionable. See, it should work. Let's see. So anyway, I don't even know the instructions on this thing. Okay, so like I said, I purchased this stuff a while back, so I already have this stuff. I was about to buy it again. So this will go in there, okay? And so I would then turn this on. How would I turn it on? Oh, right there, power. Okay, so let's see. See what we have, guys. All right, you guys can hear me, obviously, correct?
Oh yeah, that's way better.
Yeah, it's way louder.
It's
Yeah,
like
but I got
echo.
the thing. Don't worry, I haven't plugged in yet.
It's got the bathroom kind of echo though.
Yeah, no, I'm going to change all that. Give me a moment.
She said that.
How come? Oh. All right, so I plugged in this. You guys heard anything?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear that? Testing.
Better.
Yeah, we hear it.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear the microphone?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know you put it on your shirt, it's gonna sound better. It's not gonna sound like close.
You know what? I got to go get my earpieces. 1 second. I have to figure this out. All right, so you guys are able to hear me, correct?
Yeah.
We hear you.
So what about now? You guys can hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Damn.
It's breaking up now. So I guess when you move far from the base, it
All right. So give me a moment. You guys can hear me now, right?
Yeah, we hear you.
When did you guys stop hearing me? Did you guys hear me all the time, or just
Like when you got kind of at a certain distance, then it started to break up because you're far from the base. So you could probably go maybe like 10 feet, 10, 15 feet before it starts to.
what did you say?
I was saying that we could hear you, so you probably can walk about 10 to 15 feet away from the base before it starts to break up.
All right. So all right. So I have this, but you guys can hear me right now, correct?
Yeah, exactly. And it actually sounds it's like clearer than the other mic that you were using.
It's actually clearer than the other mic that I was using.
Like it sounds more like more pronounced, like loud, like more deeper, you know?
That's good. That's good. Wow. Okay. So I said, but you guys can certainly still hear me.
Yeah, we still hear you.
All right, I just want to see how far this thing goes. Is it breaking up now?
No.
Because I think this is.
No, we still hear you.
All right. So you hear me right now. So I didn't break up.
No, you still loud and clear. Yeah.
Wow. So this thing works. So I already have a microphone. I was about to go buy another microphone.
Yeah, that's all you need is that. Yeah, that way you can walk around. I didn't think about having the AirPods in that way because I was wondering how could you hear. So that's good too.
Got the AirPods in the Rodecaster?
No. Can you have AirPods in the Rodecaster?
Do Bluetooth, I think.
But why? But you wouldn't be able to hear AirPods. I mean,
Nah. I was tripping. Nah, you can't. You could be Bluetooth only. You could only Bluetooth devices. I'm bugging.
Hey, Stacks, I ain't seen you up there. I ain't seen you up there.
Stack with the pack. No. Yeah,
all right,
man.
so that's good,
Fine.
man. So I'm going to buy me a whiteboard, man. I got everything I need already.
Yeah.
I have everything I need already.
Yeah. Once you get that whiteboard, yeah, you good to go. And that way
I'm
you can
gonna go
move
grab a
around.
whiteboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight I'll be standing up there like this, like Professor Bing. My bad handwriting and everything. Like, yo. I'm like, yo, y'all gotta come in here now. I got a whiteboard.
What you gotta go like the Office Depot or Staples, probably?
And I'll go to believe it or not, I'll go to Facebook Marketplace and grab it right there.
Oh yeah.
You know what this whiteboard costs if you were to go and get it? It's ridiculous. So you go, you go right here. That's good, man. So is it still?
Yeah,
how's it now? Wow.
I actually like that mic better than the big mic, to be honest. I like how the voice is projecting through that mic.
Yeah, and it comes with two mics. So it comes with two mics. That's pretty cool, guys. I had this thing sitting there for all these years. They're like 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years. And I was just about to buy it again. And I was like, I have that. It's sitting right on that desk. I even got the spare. What's
Yeah,
this?
that's way clearer. That's way clearer.
You got
It's
both
way
of the mics. You got both of the mics on at the same time, or just one?
Just one. Just one.
I wonder what it'd sound like if you cut both of them on.
Probably competing. Let's see.
It's going to give feedback. I know.
No, it's right there. There's both mics right now. So I got both mics going right now. So I don't know.
Yeah. So what it does is it makes it sound even more clear because you got basically
two mics.
Dope. Yeah,
2 mics. So yeah.
Yeah, that's good right there. Yeah, if you want, I mean, the first just having one on is good, but if you have two, it makes it enhances just slightly.
Oh,
so yeah,
I'm dangerous. I'm dangerous now. I am dangerous now, man. Wow. And you know what? The only thing I still got to set the road for the music, the sounds, and I'll get a little desk. Put it over there, a little table for the road.
Since you got sound echoing, you might just want to pad the background.
What did you say?
You might want to just pad the background so when the mic's projecting, you know how you have a soundproof in the back when you're in like a studio or whatever, so that way it don't bounce off the walls.
Well, no, I put a rug back down here. That's all. I took the rug out. This is. Guys, this is, it was set up. The acoustics is set up for the theater room. So all I do is if I put a rug down here, the rug it'll stop it from bouncing off the floor.
Okay.
I got hardwood floors, but it's not even hardwood floors. It look like hardwood floors. It's ceramic floors, but it looks like hardwood. That way you never have to worry about it getting scratched up and damaged. Paid a lot of money for that. So, so it bounces off of so, but no, this is crazy. I didn't know that this stuff worked. It's been sitting there all that time. And, I'm about to charge all this stuff up. Omar, you came through for me, man. Damn, because I was like, nah. But in my mind, after you said that, I kept thinking about it. And I was like, man. And so I said, Omar, man, now that he said that, it's on my mind. I want to try it out. So
everything happens for a reason. Yeah, because it's way better. And I already know by you able to move around with the whiteboard, it's going to make it more, you know what I'm saying?
Engaging. Engaging, guys. Yeah. And that whiteboard, that's done. I'm like, I'm about to get the whiteboard right now because here's the thing, guys. I like the information I give. I'm gonna be honest with you. Omar, you joined in. You joined. You paid and joined. Okay. So you're in the class. So so with that being said, you know the value of the information.
Absolutely.
And so let's see this. Okay, 72 by 40. Is that too? Don't let your live expire. Okay, I don't know what that means.
I think you got to do a puzzle or something. Like if you
there's no puzzle came up. It was show up front. Yeah, that puzzle thing. Testing microphone set up for better audio. Yeah, I have 72. That's pretty long. I don't know if I need a 72 by. I think a 40 by 30 is good. Let's see here. The magnetic. I'll go ahead and get that. See conversation. This guy. Yeah. So, that's too big. I don't want a 72 by 40. I'll take a 40 by 30. A 40 by 30 is small. No, I'm going to need bigger than that.
It's better to have enough and not have, which you know what I mean?
Yeah. There it is. I'll grab that. And 72 by 48.
Let's see here. Okay, this wrote me back. Just for y'all. This is why I like it. Now this is really negotiate. I went and got money from my lawn guy today. I usually don't have cash on me. I just happen to have cash on me, and I usually have cash on me. So,
I see a nice one, bro. And I don't know how far you are from Berwyn, Pennsylvania, but they got a portable whiteboard for $50 where you can like move it around.
Yeah, I think I have that in my storage.
Oh yeah, okay.
I have that in my storage because I have all this stuff. I just don't feel like going to my storage right now. Let's see. So I just happen to have cash on me. Guys, I never have cash on me. If you catch me, unless I'm traveling, then I'll probably put like, a couple $1,000 in my pocket. But other than that, I don't have it on me. So let's see. This guy, he just told me like so. Excuse me, guys. I am available now. Let's see what he says. I'm available now. Yeah, what the hell? Put it up on my wall. I have everything I need to hang it. So, all right, so that I have whiteboards there. 1, 2. That's one. It's the same guy. What's his guy's name? John White. Yeah. All right, John White. Okay. I got a couple of them. Yeah. Where is he getting all these whiteboards from? There's a brother. He got all these whiteboards.
You sell money, he sell whiteboards.
Damn, this is him. Yeah, he got white. He has white. Every whiteboard listed is by this same guy.
He the white belt. He the whiteboard seller. You the money seller.
He might work at a school or something,
Now these are all brand new in a box.
Oh wow.
He the wholesaler for whiteboards.
He got good reviews on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't even have to look at it anymore because I know it's his listing. Yeah, this guy.
He know everybody that's teaching gonna need the whiteboard.